is the content creator can have the option of when to throw an ad out. Yeah, well, we might do. We might have to stop. But no. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Yeah, obviously I think they need a bit of tweaking because I think it's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes after you run an ad that the pre-rolls come out, and I would have preferred that they don't. I decide when the ads come up. Like I said, for the same reason as always, I'd prefer that we all know exactly when the ad's coming. But I was given a survey by Twitch, which was interesting because most of the things they were asking me about or trying to get my opinion off, I haven't been around long enough, or more importantly, not a big enough channel. Oh, here we go again. I should keep an eye out. I'm normally really vigilant about sort of changing lanes before I get really close to the cars in front, making sure the other lane's clear, but I'm too busy chatting. Yeah, so have I. Causey, I've had a truck destroyed. That I'm getting into this lane now because I get the feeling I'm going to eventually, in the next like 4 or 5 hours, overtake one of these cars. Yeah, so yeah, I prefer that, you know, I can dictate when the ads are coming. Everyone knows when the ads coming. We all get them at the same time, so we don't miss out on something happening that, you know, as I've said before, that would be really good. But I mean, running the pre-rolls, running every half an hour, I understand that. I know people don't like ads, but, you know, there's people there that are relying on this to make money. And when it comes down to it, if you watch TV, you know, on public TV, look, some chrome mower thingamybobs for the big X. When it comes down to it, a 30-second ad break every half an hour is a lot better than what you get on TV, right? TV, you get like 5 minutes, well, we get like, it feels like 5 minutes of the program, then 5 minutes of ads, and then 5 minutes of the program, and 5 minutes of the ads. Holy smokes! Oh, I didn't get into gear again. Oh, seriously, I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. I don't know what I can do to stop that. But I had the clutch fully down, I got it into gear, and that was annoying. Should have had more warning than that with the load I've got on the back here. And I might have had a chance if it went into gear. Yeah, well, you got licensing fees, eh? We used to have, well, we still do have licensing fees here, Hit and Run 3. But it used to be a payment that you had to pay every, I can't remember, maybe 6 months every year or something like that. You pay a license fee for your TV. But now it's either added into, I better get prepared because of the weight. It's either added into the petrol prices now or added into our ACC fees. ACC is accident compensation or something or other, which is basically like if people get injured at work and stuff, you can apply for ACC and you get, it's like a disability payout or something like that. I don't know what the equivalent in other countries would be. It used to be really good, now they're pretty stingy. And it used to come out of your wages. But now it's part of your registration of your car, so every year you got to register your car. Yeah, it's sort of like workers' comp, yeah. But it's also for any accidents around the house as well. So yeah, and they take that out of your car registration, which you got to do every 12 months, or Well, it depends. You got your choice of paying for a month registration up to 12 months, I think.
Exit now.
Oh, now I was looking at the wrong spot.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, car registration. No, insurance is totally different. The car registration. I think it's like a
Exit now.
your car can't go on the road. I know in some places it's different. Like in Britain, you've got to have insurance before you're allowed to drive onto the road. Oh. That's a bit of a hill. You can't drive a car without insurance. Now, here, you can drive a car without insurance, if you so choose to. There's no law that says you have to have insurance here. But you cannot drive on the road if your car is unregistered. Or it doesn't have a warrant of fitness, which is like a 6-month yearly checkup, depending how old the car is. If it's a newish car, you don't have to. You only do it every year. If it's an older car or it gets to a certain age, maybe 5 years or something like that, it needs a check up every 6 months, and that's just basically checking up like your brakes and your tyres and all that. So yeah, but it's taken out of one of those. It's either oh geez, you gave me a heart attack, cop. I thought you were right in this lane and I had to move over. So yeah, so the TV license comes out of one of those two anyway. Long story, a very long story, even shorter. So, which is good because I don't have a TV, so why should I pay a license?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn left, and then continue straight on.
Oh, I hope there ain't a car coming. I hope there ain't a car coming.
Go straight on.
Oh, we'll go back into cab view for this bit.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I've got to remember that's a long, so I've got to get real close there.
Exit now.
So yeah, upshot is, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone complains about the ads. Ads are there to make revenue for people, and
Get ready.
at least it's a lot better than TV. So if you don't want to complain about the ads and watch Twitch, then go watch TV and then appreciate the ads. Then again, go pay. I mean, obviously, if you pay, for most part, you shouldn't get ads, which is something we used to have with Sky TV, which was the first paid TV service that was ever in this country. And so you paid a monthly fee and you never got ads, but that stopped. You get ads now and you still pay. Yeah, they make money for Twitch too, yeah. The only thing is you don't have an ad blocker when it comes to TV. But I mean, I think if you pay monthly, you shouldn't get ads at all. That's my view. I mean, obviously, a business, they've got to make money, and not enough they're doing it because they need it, or they've just been greedy, who knows. But jeepers creepers. Alright, sorry, I probably blew your eardrums out with coughing then. That sort of snuck up on me.
Turn right.
Yeah, there's no way I'll ever have ads enabled for subscribers. No way. The fact that you decide to kindly enough think that I'm worth giving a subscription to is awesome. There's got to be some sort of a thank you from me for that, and that's the bare minimum I can do. Obviously, I can do more. Yeah, and well, that's the bonus of the streaming service, isn't it? But then again, I mean, the thing is like something like Sky TV and a streaming service like Netflix, there's less employees, less overhead costs. Because with Sky, they have actual studios, they're using the broadcasting and all that kind of stuff. Would you just gift a sub, dude, in September? You did too. Oh, well. That's my first ever gift sub I've ever got, and well, good on you, Mike. Thanks very much. And I don't even know if it's one of those ones that to a person that doesn't normally watch. I don't recognise the name, but yeah, no, I'm seeing stuff. Most people see stuff, unless obviously, unfortunately, blind. You won't see much. But yeah, if VBDR 227 is watching, whether or not you wanted the sub to this or not, whether I'm worthy enough, but I mean, you got a free sub, so I suppose feel free to give Mike a thank you. Let me turn that off. And let's go travelling to Plymouth.
Recomputing.
Anyway, that's all throwing me. I forgot we're talking about ads, but anyway, yeah, like I said, there's no... Unable to synchronise your current position with World of Trucks, restoring last known position, eh? You're kidding, right? Yeah. No, like I said, there's no way I'll ever make anyone who's a sub. We're still in the same spot. We are, aren't we? I have to drive out and come back in, I think. Let me just try. I do.
Ready to roll.
No, I got a funny feeling it's to do with that DDoS thing that's been happening. Get into gear. Now it won't get into reverse. It's not getting into any gear. I think you're right. I think it has glitched out. It's one way around that, I suppose. Wow. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But I wonder if that's got something to do with the DDoS attacks this country's having at the moment. Who knows? But if you haven't seen that before, I haven't seen it before. Admittedly, I don't use World of Trucks that often. Unless this ferry's part of the pro mods. That could be it, wouldn't it, Cozzy? Maybe it's not part of the main game map, and it's part of the map mod, so it can't update to where we're going or leaving from. Which is, that's the case, and we might have to drive up to Calais. It's going to make this job even longer. Not worth the price, is it? It could be. I was just spitballing ideas as to the reason why. Taking a long time to load as well. Right, let's see. More than likely, Mike, yeah. Would not surprise me. Let's try it again, eh? Well, that's a good sign. We didn't get that sound last time, did we? Oh, you're kidding. It is vanilla. It's done it again. I can't even get it into gear.
Let's do this.
No way. That is not good. Tell you what I'll do is I'll shut the game completely down and restart it. And see if we can't get around that again. Otherwise, our choice is, even though it's a bit of a pain in the butt because of the distance and everything, is driving up to Calais and trying it from there, I think. But that is, and the fact that we come back and I can't get into gear is really bizarre as well. So I'll throw up the be right back screen. The other option too is, if it doesn't work like this, is saving a previous save. And just driving straight past here and going straight up to Calais. If it's a part of the, I wonder why. It must be because of the DDoS can't get in contact with World of Trucks. That's my only guess. I'm about to find out, I suppose. So hopefully third time's the charm. Had no problem signing in at least. And it's just a matter of whereabouts last save was, but then again I suppose it might be easier to get to Calais from there. I just hope I don't have the same problem with the Calais. The other thing too is that Pro Mods does change some of the vanilla cities and stuff, and it might be slightly different at the other place as well. I mean, I could try and disable Pro Mods as another option. I'd rather not drive up to Calais, to be honest. Like I said, it's just becoming more of a waste of money. VBDR, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Games are always trolling me. Games are always trying to see how quickly they're making me go bald, I swear. Though, mind you, I do that when I go to the hairdressers. Saves trying to figure out what a haircut you want to do. I'd be interested to see if I did disable Pro Mods, whether or not it would work then, if it doesn't work this time. Right, let's hope, eh? No, the sun does that for me, Mike. Makes it nice and red. I get helicopters trying to land on it. Come on, please work this time. Synchronizing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I do actually. I'm going into gear again. Let's disable Pro Mods. Otherwise, the very last option is obviously to drive to Calais. And I'll put Pro Mods back on at the end of the stream if that actually does work. Yeah, well, I'm thinking possibly because, like I said, Pro Mods do sort of redo certain areas. I might as well take them all out. I've got to remember the load order too. Now we're going to go through that synchronizing data trend, whatever it is. Apart from that little glitch, I thought we were doing quite well. I should stop thinking that. Every time I think we're doing quite well on the stream, something goes wrong. Well, it's only a 30-second difference between the quick save and the autosave. Actually, come to think of it, that would be the best option, isn't it? Because that'll be the same location, both of those, I'm guessing. No, it wouldn't be, yeah, 2021 Jimmy stream or something then go. I don't know why this year hates me. It certainly does. When it comes to streaming. Actually, I think it's only Dyson's Fair where I don't have something go wrong. So 2 out of what? 6 streams. So 4 streams something always goes wrong. Pardon me. Actually, there is a way to find out if we are having a DDoS attack. No. Because they're currently attacking banks and things like that. Here we go, the navigation data, here we go. I think the banks, police and something else. But when that happens, normally when I go into internet banking, it won't connect, but it connected pretty quick. So come on this time, please. I think at this rate too, if we're going through Calais, as you know, I don't like to... Well, that's annoying, isn't it? All right, so I'll reload the game. Or should we just pick another location to go to? What do you guys think? I can either reload the game and we can finish that delivery off by going to Calais and trying it there, or we just say stuff it and find another delivery to do. I can load a previous save, Causey, so it doesn't save the go from here. I'll give you 30 seconds to make a decision. And I'll just reload the mods on at the end of the stream. Yeah, possibly. Mind you, we didn't have an issue until we had to go across. So I'm taking it you're just saying just get a job here. Get a new job. We'll go with that. Yeah, alright, we'll might as well just go with a new job. Let's find out where I am to start off with. We're back at base. Right, so we've got the two here. That's even worse now because we've got... We could try a wheel to truck one. Because I haven't got those mods on. Where's RT log? There it is. Much of a muchness, isn't it? And alright, we'll go back to freight market. Alright. So we've got the two choices there, obviously. Where's the RT log? Could have just driven there, really. Well, hang on. It helps if I just click on Madrid. Would be a lot quicker to find it. So we've got one and we've got two. One's just up the road, the other one is further up the road. So I'll give you 30 seconds. If you want me to take that one, type in 1. If you want me to take that one, type in 2. You got 30 seconds from now. It seems like there's a bit of a delay, so I might go a little further than 30 seconds. I think tomorrow I might have to, 1. Okay, we've got 1. 1 for 1. 2. Alright, we'll go with 1. First in, first served. Yeah, tomorrow I might might finish half an hour early to make up for the loss that we got in this one.
Time to hit the road.
It's also in the middle of the night too. Actually, let's take a sleep. How long's that contract before it runs out, so we can get daytime at least? Oh, unmute and tell you what I said. Well, if I ever sleep, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to do that or not. Do you want me to do it? Quickly tell me. If you want me to sleep to get a better contract, tell me now, or forever hold your pieces. But yeah, I will finish half an hour early tomorrow just to make it even for losing that contract, because that was sort of a decent sized one, isn't it? I imagine I would have finished at 5:30. If we get one that's roughly around the same price, sleep, okay. If we can get one that's roughly around the same price that that last one was, then I won't. If it's a rather short distance and we finish roughly around 5:30ish. Otherwise, if we can't get one roughly around that, then yeah, we won't bother. Okay, let's have a look. Freight market. I should just drive there, really. Anyway. No, I got worse. That was worse. All right, number 1 or number 2?